Joey Mack is known for his dirt bike channel, where he rides through all kinds of terrain and often ends up in some pretty unexpected places. His videos are usually fast-paced and fun to watch, but in this one, the ride doesn't just stay entertaining. It takes a turn into something much stranger. But before I show you the video, I wanted to say that if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to press the subscribe button. Only 4% of you are subscribed, and I would love to have you join the community. You can always unsubscribe later. Also, hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. Now, back to the video.
What is going on, lady boys? Just lost out here in the forest. Just kidding. Me and Brendan got brand new 2020 Honda CRF 110s.
The video starts with Joey talking about their bikes, running through the details for anyone who loves that stuff. After that, the group heads off-road, riding into Batista Canyon and filming the usual action shots his viewers enjoy. At first, everything feels routine, just another day of dirt bikes tearing through the trails. And then, out of nowhere, as they went deeper, something happens that no one was expecting.
Oh, bees! Bees! Oh, there are a lot of bees. Sorry, Brendan, I'm going back this way. I'm terrified of bees. I got attacked by bees one time. That is a whole nother, oh my God, what the hell is this? Where did she come from? Okay, that is creepy. That is so creepy. Brennan's gonna freak out. Do I go back and look for him?
At first, you might think his reaction was over the top. After all, it was just a girl walking along the trail. But when you remember where this happened, it makes more sense. This place is miles away from the nearest town, with nothing but wilderness all around. Running into anyone out there, especially someone by themselves, feels less like a coincidence and more like something you can't quite explain.
What was that?
What?
That girl.
That's creepy as fuck, huh?
Was that not creepy?
Her bag, I was gonna go look at her bag.
Wait,
Her
what?
bag way down there where I kept going.
Yeah.
Her bag like hidden in the bushes down there.
Dude, she just like was
She
staring
came,
at
like,
me.
running at me.
She did?
Yeah, I was like, I rode back through the river.
Yeah.
And she was like sprinting through there.
What? She was just like kind of like staring at me. Dude, that was weird.
After heading back home, they couldn't shake the thought of the girl they'd seen walking alone in the canyon. The whole situation didn't feel right, so they went online to see if there were any local reports of missing people. That's when things got even stranger. A face popped up on their screen, a missing persons report, and the girl in the photo looked almost identical to the one they had seen out in the canyon. At that moment, they knew they had to take it seriously and got in touch with the police.
Hello, I'm calling about a missing persons report, and I think I might have seen the girl.
Do you know the name of the person?
Yes, it's Carly Goose. She went missing in Bishop, California, but I was out in Hemet. It's like Batista Canyon Road out in the mountains, and I came across a girl that looks really close to her out in the hills right off the side of the road, and I seen a picture of it and it just kind of popped in my head and it looked exactly like her, so I thought I'd call in and make a report at least.
Okay, do you know the cross street to Batista Canyon? Close to where you saw her?
Yeah, hang on one second, let me look.
Okay, and was she like walking or sitting on the side of the road?
She was walking down a creek bed off the side of the road. I have footage, GoPro footage of it. I was on my motorcycle filming, and I came across and I thought it was kind of weird, but she got kind of spooked out too. But she was just too far out, like there was no cars around, nobody was around, so it kind of it's kind of a weird deal.
After making the report, he didn't hear back right away, but eventually the phone rang, and it was the police, explaining that they had managed to track down a missing girl, only it wasn't the same one he believed he had seen in the canyon.
as soon as I got in contact with him, they were super helpful. I told them my whole story, where I seen her at, and they're like, okay, we're gonna send someone out right then. And so then he ended up calling me around like 8 o'clock at night, I believe. And he was like, so, okay, give me like your directions, where they were at and stuff like that. So that's exactly what I did. And he's like, all right, I'm heading out right now. I was like, you're gonna go out there at 9 at night right now, like out into the forest? And he's like, yep, I'm gonna go see if I can find her. And so he ended up calling me back at, I think it was, 12 a.m. in the morning. He's like, hey, he's like, good news, Joey, we found him. And he's like, it's not the girl that you thought it was. It is not Carly, but you did find some missing teens. And I was like, what do you mean? So actually, he ended up finding a 15-year-old girl and her boyfriend, I believe it was, he was 17 years old. And they've been missing for 2 days. So they ended up running away from home, something like that. I didn't really get into details too much. Obviously, it's not my place, but he said, good job. He's like, your directions led me straight to him. They ended up sleeping in like a little ravine in there, and they were able to return back to their parents. So it ended up being a happy ending, which I'm glad.
Unfortunately, the girl they found wasn't Carly, who remained missing. Even now in 2025, there has still been no trace of her. As heartbreaking as that is, there is at least some comfort in knowing that the search did lead to another discovery. The next video comes with a bit of mystery, since its source has been widely debated online. Jacob Edris set out alone on a camping trip deep in the woods. For a while, everything seemed normal, until night fell. From inside his tent, faint noises started drifting in from the trees. He started recording, and that's when something appeared, peeking into the tent. Terrified, Jacob bolted, running as fast as he could. The video you're about to see is the last footage ever captured of him. The next day, Jacob was reported missing. When investigators reviewed his camera, they were stunned by what it recorded just before the footage cut off. This is what Jacob captured in those final moments.
That can't be. That's not an animal. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Hey, leave me alone. What's going on out there? Look, the flashlight. I can't see a goddamn thing outside this night vision. Jesus Christ. I don't know where the fuck I am. Prick chased me off. I'm wondering.
In the recording, a strange shape flashes across the screen, tall, thin, and almost ghostly white. It only appears for a heartbeat, but it's enough to leave viewers unsettled. Could that shape have something to do with Jacob's disappearance? Some point to legends of skinwalkers. Others suggest it could be evidence of something paranormal. And some argue it's nothing more than a trick or fabrication. The truth is, nobody really knows, and chances are we never will. So what's your take? Was this an elaborate setup? Or could the figure on that tape be something real? The next clip comes from the channel Swordfire. The channel has mostly shared everyday life and personal experiences, never really venturing into anything eerie. In one of his videos, him and his friend decided to take a motorcycle trip to explore the ruins abandoned paper mill in Pennsylvania. Along the way, they crossed paths with his friend's cousin, who was dealing with car trouble.
I want to introduce you to our tour guide, Jimmy's cousin. We never actually got his name. All we know is Jimmy was the mayor of Austin, and he was his cousin.
That you definitely think that place is
Oh
haunted?
yeah,
down there?
most definitely. The paper mill's haunted as shit. Because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there, and we were drinking a little bit, but
Yeah.
like I was like 2 beers in, and I'm like, dude, I must be like.
Oh shit, it's bubbling out. It's burping probably. It's probably just burping.
Good. Anyways,
Yeah.
I saw some. I was like 2 beers in, and I'm like, I can't be this drunk already. Like, for shit to start moving off the walls, and then my buddy caught it on camera that like something ran behind us.
No kidding.
On Snapchat, like he caught it on camera and everything.
Dude, I'm gonna be down there trying to get some
Yeah,
for
there's
shear
fucking
this
definitely
tonight.
shit down there.
Heck
I don't
yeah.
care what she says. There's shit down there.
Hell yeah, man. That's freaking awesome.
After their short talk, they headed straight for the destination, a spot tucked deep in the forest and hidden by thick vegetation. Being so concealed made it even more intriguing, almost like the place was guarding its own secrets, which according to Jimmy's cousin, it does.
The structural integrity of the floor we were standing on was quite questionable. There were holes in the floor all around us, and right in the center of the room was an 8-foot wide hole that led to the lower level, the basement, which was filled with about 6 to 7 inches of water and had a very dark, mysterious smell coming from it. It was quite creepy, but we decided to check it out anyways.
Jimmy's cousin said this is the spot where they dropped that body off 5 years ago.
Oh shit.
They dropped the body off down in here.
Damn.
It's wild, man. Definitely creepy down in there. You want to take a look?
Absolutely.
They spent time going over the outside of the structure and had already made their way through the upper floors. The only place left unexplored was beneath the building, the underground level. That's where things suddenly took a very strange turn.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone on the beaver dam there. Good.
Holy shit.
See it right there?
What is it?
A bone. Bone.
I don't see it. Oh, it is. What the Holy smokes. What was that? Hello? Yep, get the out of there! Holy!
Yep, no more of that shit.
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
What was
I
that?
have no fucking idea.
To me, that reaction didn't sound staged at all. It was the kind of raw fear that takes over in an instant. The kind where adrenaline leaves you half laughing, half screaming without even realizing it. Whatever they encountered down there, I can't say for sure what it was. Maybe it was just someone hiding out inside, because abandoned places are sometimes used by people looking for shelter. But there's also the chance they stumbled onto something none of us can fully explain. I'll let you decide. The next clip comes from the channel Action Adventure Twins. They spend much of their time exploring unusual places and sharing what they find on YouTube. While hiking through the woods, they came across something odd, an old pipe disappearing underground. Instead of just walking past it, they decided to investigate, lowering a camera on a piece of string to see what might be down there. Later, when they reviewed the recording, it wasn't the visuals that got to them. It was the sound. What came through the speakers was so strange and unsettling that it shook them and everyone who watched.
Holy crap, guys, check this out. We're back at the mystery pipe. If you haven't seen the first video, we stuck this GoPro on a string and lowered it down this pipe, and it just kept going and going. And it opens up down there. There's something down there. So we hiked out here. It's been like 3 hours of a hike. Dude, the mystery deepens. We hear water down there too. There's like a whole river down there or something. Maybe it's a cave. I don't know. Let's we got a brighter flashlight. Let's see what we can see. All right, let's send in it. Oh, it's going there.
Once the camera reached the bottom, all they could do was wait. For a while, there was nothing, only a stillness that felt heavier the longer it lasted. And just when it seemed like the pipe was empty, the silence broke. Down at the bottom of the pipe, the camera kept rolling. For a moment it was silent, and then the sound began. Something was moving, slow and deliberate, followed by a deep, ragged breathing that didn't sound like any wild animal you'd expect to hear in the woods. The noise was so unnatural that it rattled everyone who watched the footage, including myself. It felt human, yet not quite. Some viewers insisted the brothers should go down there and 2v1 him, but jokes aside, that raises a terrifying thought. If something that strange is hiding in the dark, maybe it's better left unseen. So what's your take? Animal, person, or something else entirely? Two friends were biking through the woods when one of them lost control and crashed to the ground. As he tried to get back on his feet, a bear suddenly charged out of nowhere and went straight at him. Even though the video is very short, it still captures a truly terrifying experience. The crash seemed to trigger the bear, almost as if it had been waiting nearby. Luckily, he reacted fast and managed to pull himself away from the bike. His friend quickly revved the bike, and the sound was enough to scare the bear off and send it back into the woods. It was a close call, and the man was fortunate to walk away with nothing more than a scare. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Don't forget to leave a comment with your favorite encounter. And as always, thanks for watching and stay safe out there.